Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Banner Saga. I actually loaded up, I didn't know, but I can actually use a gamepad for this, so I've loaded up my PlayStation 4 controller to work with it. I'm hoping, at least. You arrive in front of what must be a nobleman. A few minutes later, Eirik speaks with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out. Eirik says over his shoulder, "Ready? Let's get it over with." "That's the spirit," says Valgard. "Okay, here we go." Valgard boosts the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eirik is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken, scoffing, scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Mead steins in the process? I guess. So I guess I have to learn the controls with the controller now. Ooh. Select a unit with that. Use the left stick and A to deploy them into any of the blue tiles. When all units are satisfactorily deployed, press Y to start the battle. Stonewall. I'm trying to figure out how to do my stuff here. Sorry. End your turn, then. Why, hello there, sir. Would you like to die? Hey now, sir, that was rude. Fine. I'll end my turn there. Resist. Oh! Bitch! Who do you think you are, motherfucker? How do I not move? I just want to attack. There we go. That's right. Take that, you douche! Now, how does this guy fight? Thug swordsman. No idea how to attack. There we go. Oh. Oh, you're gonna attack the big bad badass, are you? Because that's always a great idea. I don't want to move anywhere, I just want to attack. There we go. I'm still not entirely sure how all this works. Stop hitting my guys, you douches. Do the Tempest thing. Yeah? Take that, losers! Okay. Just hit him with that. Boom! He's dead. I killed him. To death. Yes. No. Do that. No, damn it. Hit him with the defense thing, I guess. Jesus. I'm not very good at this, just so you know. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how to work with the controller to attack. Yeah, hit him with the thing there. Blah. Take that. Stop being a bitch. I'll kick your ass. Okay. Do the Tempest thing again. On that guy. Blah. Killed 2 guys. Oh yeah. That's how we roll. Stop being a bitch. Damn you. Aha. Assistance. Take that, foul beast. Stop being awesome and attacking my guys. Ha ha. You stop that right now. Okay. You are going to attack this little douche. Maybe? Oh, damn it. Maybe hit him. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh no, Irik's dead. I made it bad. Okay, you move there. And then do the Tempest thing on those 2. Yeah. Stop that. Blah. He's dead. Okay, so I lost Irik. I don't know if he's like permanently dead or not. I'm hoping not, because I kind of like him. That's not Irik. Who is the big guy? I forget his name. Two! It's like a toothpick. Little gun off here. Move him into 9 damage. Okay, he is dead. So is my other big guy dead now? Do I not get to have him anymore? If I was lying dead at your feet, would regret. Promotion. Tempered by blood, pain and resolve. +1, 3, 5, 7. Okay. So does that mean that guy's forever dead? There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to wash off this blood. Irik is looking out the hall's windows into the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. Okay. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, great. One banner I know well, Vognir. Next for Varl Kingship last we spoke. The other flag? Looks important. I bet it does. Yeah, important, guess. See what I deal with all day long. Ah, things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying, everything's fine here, when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask you one more favor? Sure. If you happen to stall our guests down in the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Irik and Volgard hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Irik tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Okay. Let's give me some new arrivals at the docks. Whoop whoop. Wow. Vognir. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. Gods, Uben, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there is Vognir, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid, old yucks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jorndur demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arborang, in fact? I'm glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, a golden wolf head emblazoned in red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yeah. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim. I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. The old-timey way of saying carpooling. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away. But, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where's Mugur? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mugur. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. I should probably get back to doing voices for these guys. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim, should be more interesting than most years you think. I wish I could English today, because I can't speak sentences properly. Good gosh. Weariness suddenly sets in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. Probably. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Use the left button or right button to highlight a talk icon, then press A to converse with the hero. I guess I'll talk with Hakon. Scrivener. You find Hakon in a mead house surrounded by the other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Hognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? Okay. When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yoxfart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. The cool. I wonder how cool it is. So talk to the prince. Is his name Henry? Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Wagner. I remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself. I hope to learn more about you. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. I'm going to say the habit thing. A Varl historian. Oh, don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ingracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. I have no idea if this guy is like a snooty rich guy or not. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Aberang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to submit this grand alliance for the next age of men and Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damned cold up here. You get the sense you're struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. I got time to get the fuck out of there. Alright. Okay. Let's go to the Great Hall and find a bed. At dawn, you are woken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply of leathers. All there just as you promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. Plus 20 now. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Moger steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We are ready. You follow Moger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter and leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. Yeah, probably. Oh, on to the next thing. So we're at Strand now. No, we're caravanning away. Where are we going? Oh yeah, the other place. Just kind of riding along here in this little caravan. Going to Vetterfell? I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Moger, cracking open mead casks. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout camp. Toast to Wagner. You raise your drink toasting the alliance between Mad and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually you sit down beside Wagner. Okay. Chat with Wagner. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Is that it? Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Moger, I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you a history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Aberang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat. Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You downed your mead instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Okay. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Monger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nuts, Wagner. You're needed. It's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. I need to do the episode, guys. Come on, let's get this on. I could make them longer than 15 minutes. The world map. Use the right stick to pan around the map. Use R3 to zoom in for a closer look. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can use the left stick and A, or the left button and right button, to select any location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, press B. Okay, I am right there. Fantastic. There we go. We head north, then east past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Luden. Why not take the ships to Skrimmerstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skirmerstead. I can't speak. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Luden exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Luden's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Verderfeld and Vetterfeld if we're lucky. I can't speak. My words, they don't work. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter the camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the Heroes tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you are ready to get back to the road. Well, actually, we're going to end the episode here, guys. If you liked it, please leave a like and a comment down below. And do not forget to subscribe for more amazing commentary like I've just given you today. I know, I'm awesome. Thank you all so much. See ya.